Hello guys and welcome to the next chapter of ICSE Standard 10 Geography, that is chapter number 15, and the chapter is transport. Now what is transport? First of all, transport is the lifeline of the country's economy. So it is very important to understand whenever we need to go anywhere or we need to carry our things, belongings, or luggage, or anything regarding to trade or domestic use, we need transport. We need to go to school every day and we use road transport, and likewise we need to go anywhere, we use transport. So there are basically four means of transport depending upon the distance we cover. They are roadways, railways, airways, and finally number four, waterways. So the most common transportation is roadways, which is available for every single person in the world. It is convenient, it is cheap, it is easily available, and then after we reach to the railways. So regarding all these four transportation systems, we will read basically their advantages and disadvantages. So if there are advantages, definitely there will be disadvantages also, but what is the convenient method for us, we will see, we will read in this coming chapter. So watch this video till end and you will find all your answers here. So first of all, roadways, the advantages roadways are: roads are cheapest means of communication and track and link villages to urban areas. Their constructions can be undertaken in the remote areas and difficult terrain, high altitude and steep slopes. Roads provide door-to-door service, thus cost of transport is reduced considerably. If we talk about the other things, like roads are safer means of transport and all these things you can read yourself easily. Road networks are expressways, national highways and golden quadrilateral, state highways, district roads, village roads, international highways. So these are 6 types of roads which are found in our country. Talking about the Indian expressways, the expressways are the highest class of roads in Indian road network. These are 6 or 8 lane. So highways with controlled access, India is approximately 600 किलोमीटर expressways. Important point मैं आपको पढ़ के बता रहा हूँ जो मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट है, पेपर में आ सकते हैं. अब नेशनल हाईवेज की देखभाल कौन करता है? सेंट्रल पब्लिक वर्क्स डिपार्टमेंट. और ये नेशनल हाईवेज क्या होते हैं? दे आर लॉन्ग मेटल रोड्स. और बेसिकली एक एग्जांपल है वाराणसी एंड कन्याकुमारी के बीच जो नेशनल हाईवेज बना हुआ है, द लार्जेस्ट नेशनल हाईवे. अब the pressure on road is increasing day by day, about 65 to freight and 80% of traffic is carried by these roads. Now BRO फुल फॉर्म है इसकी बॉर्डर रोड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. ये कहाँ पर है? द जोजिला, कारगिल एंड मनाली ले और द पठानकोट जम्मू श्रीनगर, ये हैं बॉर्डर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, बिकॉज ये बॉर्डर के पास पड़ती हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल जम्मू कश्मीर जैसे लाइक पाकिस्तान बॉर्डर के पास. और नेशनल हाईवेज अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया, इसमें नेशनल हाईवे अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया इसका फुल फॉर्म है NHAI. आपने रोड के तरफ जब हम लोग ट्रैवल करते हैं तो आपने ये वर्ड बहुत बार पढ़ा होगा. तो ये जितने भी एब्रीविएशंस हैं ये एज ए क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं कि इसका मीनिंग क्या है, तो सबके नेम मीनिंग याद रख लेना. इसमें एक और इम्पॉर्टेंट चीज़ जो है कि NHAI was created through the promulgation of National Highway Authority of India Act 1988 in February 1995. The authority was formally made an autonomous body. So this is a very important point, please learn it. Role and importance of national highways: all weather reliability, reduced transportation, lowered trade cost, and all these points which are very important to read. Now what is golden quadrilateral? Golden quadrilateral एक ऐसी रोड है जो देश के 4 बड़े महानगरों को आपस में जोड़ती है. अगर मैं आपको मैप दिखाऊं तो उस मैप में ये आपको रोड नज़र आएगा जिसमें दिल्ली, कलकत्ता, चेन्नई एंड बॉम्बे दे आर connected with each other. This is C. You see Delhi to Mumbai, Mumbai to Chennai, Chennai to Kolkata. So these dark red line you see, this road is called Golden Quadrilateral. So this was constructed just to fasten the transportation from metropolitan city to other metropolitan city. And if we talk about disadvantages of road transportation, so disadvantages, they are badly maintained waterlogging system, unmetalled roads हैं, ट्रैफिक जैम रहता है, रोड साइड एमेनिटीज़ यानी कि फैसिलिटीज़ कम हैं, रिपेयर शॉप्स, फर्स्ट एड, टेलीफोन बूथ, रेस्ट हाउसेस आर लैकिंग, शॉर्टेज ऑफ फंड्स में है, शॉर्टेज ऑफ फंड्स में रिजल्ट पुअर मेंटेनेंस, और गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज़ के हिसाब से देखा जाए तो कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो डिसएडवांटेज करती हैं रोड्स को. So if we talk about railways, so railways in India was started in 1853. The first train which ran on track was from Bombay to Thane. Bombay is currently known as Mumbai. So first train was introduced in 1853 from Bombay to Thane or Mumbai to Thane. So there are three types of railways found. There are broad gauge, meter gauge and narrow gauge. The broad gauge are the fastest track which are connecting basically the ports of India from the different cities and all that. So you find the fastest trains running on the broad gauge, and then after comes meter gauge, which are little narrow than broad gauge, and they are connecting city to cities. And if we talk about narrow gauge, so narrow gauge railways are basically found in the hilly areas, just like Shimla, Manali, Dalhousie. You see over there the trains which you find, they are always narrow gauge trains. So this broad gauge, meter gauge and narrow gauge means the width of the track on which the train runs. So if we talk about the importance of the railways, I have pointed out some very important points which are very important for examination preparation. That is, India has the largest network of railways. Railways serve as principal mode of transport for both freight and passenger. Freight का मतलब होता है सामान वगैरह लेके जाना. They unite people from one corner to the land of the other. Railways serve as cheapest and mode of transport for bulky products. Bulky मतलब भारे बड़े बड़े products. Or long distances, for example, coal, iron ore, petrol and many other. So अगर आप ये सारे पॉइंट्स पढ़ेंगे तो आपको इजीली बहुत सी चीज़ें क्लियर हो जाएगी. रेलवे हेल्प इन एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन द कंट्री. इट ऑल्सो इट्स सेफ गार्डिंग सोवरेनिटी एंड इंटीग्रिटी. इट हेल्प्स ईजी मूवमेंट ऑफ हैवी डिफेंस इक्विपमेंट. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, हैवी डिफेंस इक्विपमेंट, ट्रूप्स, पुलिस, मिलिट्री विद इन द कंट्री. It forms a major employment sector as lakhs of people are depending on the railway for their livelihood. And talking about the disadvantage of Indian railways, railways face tough competition with road transport, as roads can deliver goods at the doorsteps, but railways जो है वो doorstep पे नहीं जा सकते. Increasing population, urbanization and industrializations also उसके ऊपर बहुत बड़ा pressure डालते हैं. Unsafe due to poor maintenance, poor management, poor catering, poor maintenance of the train compartments, lack of amenities at the railway station have resulted in an efficient managed image of railway in the eyes of public. तो ये दो पॉइंट्स हैं जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हैं इनको डिसएडवांटेजेस बताने के लिए. सो इसमें एक चीज़ मैं आपको पॉइंट ये वाला इलेक्ट्रिफिकेशन वाला पढ़ दूँ. Electrification of railways has resulted in heavy increase in consumptions of electricity and increased traffic rates. Railways also consume a lot of diesel. The increase in prices adversely affect the finance and the railway department. ये एक disadvantage हम बता सकते हैं. तो हमने पढ़ा है रेलवेज एंड रोडवेज के बारे में. अगली वीडियो में हम लोग पढ़ेंगे एयरवेज और वाटरवेज के बारे में. थैंक यू वेरी मच. हैव अ नाइस डे.